Mm, 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 mm. All right. Reading some manga series. This content will be put on the Patreon per usual. I decided I'm gonna live stream it. I don't know. I'll see how I'm gonna test it out and see how much it works. See if how bad certain like copyright can be. But at the very least, we're gonna read these manga. New manga for Underdoctor, Ichi the Witch, and then watch some anime episodes. Apparently, Fate was a crazy episode. JJK was a crazy episode. So we'll check all those out, of course. Don't know if I'm gonna record it or live stream it. Probably not gonna live stream the episodes themselves, just in case. But new manga alert called Under Doctor. Under Doctor. From death dealer to death healer, an assassin turns doctor. Sounds pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds pretty interesting. One chapter out. We know Shonen Jump needs some more bangers, so hopefully this is one of them. Okay, let's check it out. Let me make sure this is all good. Okay, I'm just not gonna be able to show it. You know what? I'm gonna do this instead, and then go between back and forth with it. So, Under Doctor, we're deeply sorry for the disturbance, but one of our passengers is suffering from a sudden illness. If you feel like you may be able to help, please let one of the flight attendants know. Okay, this guy looks like an older individual, so we might be talking older protagonists for Under Doctor. This is the this is what the first page looks like by Kyo Tanimoto. Let me look at what other things this guy has done. Kyo Tanimoto. Um, does he have? Is this his first manga? Kyo Tanimoto. This is his first manga. It's been given a 8.11 rating for some people. Is this really just his first manga? Does he not have anything else? What about my anime list? Usually my anime list is a good source to see. No, I'm not seeing anything else. Okay. All right. Start off with a bang. Start off with a bang. We're here. We locked. Under Doctor. Oh, it hurts so much. Still no doctor. I'm very sorry, but we haven't heard anything yet. Prepare to seat where you'll be able to lie down, sir. My stomach hurts so bad I can't even move. What should I do? I wonder if you'll be nice enough to come over. Doctor. Big Air Flight 51 to Tokyo scheduled for 10:40 p.m. Only one person left to go. We'll soon be departing from gate 817. I think this manga is going to try to hop off the hype of Sakamoto Days. Because Sakamoto Days is the premise is that there's a guy who was a former assassin becoming a family man. So in this situation, this guy was an assassin becoming into a doctor. So it's definitely a 180, but I don't know if it's going to be as like homely as Sakamoto Days with the family man stuff, the fact that he became fat. We'll see. Let's see if this character can like be charismatic enough. Pardon me, coming through. Coming through. I'm on flight 51. Please let me on. I'm begging you. Yes, of course. We've been waiting for you. I dozed off right before the flight, so scared I was too late. I suppose running really does need help sometimes. Glad you made it on time. You haven't slept since yesterday. Miss Flight Attendant, your headache is coming from your spine. Try taking a long bath and stretching from your neck down to your tailbone. I'm sure that'll make things better. Thank you. I didn't mention anything about my headache. So I like this because he's an assassin. He's gonna know like different things to end people's lives. So he's using those techniques to hyperanalyze people and find out ways to heal them. I might actually really rock with this manga. Let's see. Let's keep on reading. Despite my appearance, I'm a licensed doctor, so I can figure out stuff like that just by looking. If he can figure that out just by looking at me, he must be an incredible doctor. He has a weird laugh, but I still hope he'll show up. What's the holdup? You sure made enough announcements. I'm very sorry, sir. A doctor has arrived. Gaze. Oh, so the doctors helped him. Man, I really struck out in the seat lottery this time. This sucks. Even when I'm dreaming, I'm working. No, we have to go to Disneyland no matter what. I was just talking about a hypothetical situation, sweetie. I don't care. Oh, the kid's being a little brat. Hello, what's good? What's good? Just reading some manga. Can't show it on the screen because worry about copyright and all that. Who's sick now, huh? The flight attendant just made an announcement about it. Oh, sorry, I was asleep. We used to date before we became family. I don't know what you're talking about. Your eyes are out of focus. Have you eaten anything in the last 5 hours? Not since this morning because I was so busy with work. Have you had any diarrhea or vomiting? That's Dr. Ishiguro. He's apparently from Kange Medical University in Tokyo. Although went to the big hospital, seems he was in Singapore for a symposium. How lucky. My stomach. Symptoms suggest some kind of specified food poisoning. Considering how much time we have left before reaching Tokyo, we should turn around. Turn around? It's really that serious? His life isn't in danger today, but forcing him to withstand the pain over roughly 6 hours until we reach Tokyo will weaken him. My overall conclusion is that he should be given a detailed test and treatment at a proper hospital. Your sex sister is your ex? What are you telling me? What's good, basketball dude? Just reading some manga, new manga called Under Doctor. I work overseas, so I almost never get to see her. I'll let the pilot know then. Ah, you're hello. I'm a doctor. I heard someone was sick. Thank you very much. Dr. Ishiguro is ready. May I take a look at him? Yeah, I don't mind. Let's see here. I've already finished examining him, so I'll report his symptoms to you. Thanks. I see. May I take your shirt off? Breathe in. Why would you do that without any proof? He's definitely suffering from food poisoning. He ingested some sort of stimulant within 2 hours since he got on the plane. So I like it. So one of the tactics they did here to make this guy seem even more impressive, they brought in this like high profile doctor from Tokyo. And the doctor had one diagnosis of the patient. And then our main character, who's not as known, looks like he's going to have a more in depth diagnosis. So I'm hitting several acupoints specific to his condition. If we slow down the speed of the stimulant and alleviate some of the pain, how do you feel now? The pain's going away. Excuse me. I don't believe it. His pulse is now normal. How could he get food poisoning if he only ingested water on the plane? Don't tell me someone. Is he better now? Oh no, of course not. I only temporarily alleviated the pain. He definitely needs to undergo proper care in a hospital in Tokyo. Yeah, I think I can make it to Tokyo if I stay in this condition. Thank you all so much for your help. I don't get it. How was he able to make such an accurate diagnosis? Oh my god, our guy's a W doctor. When's the last time a manga featured a doctor as the main character? I can't think of one. He didn't cut the patient's body open, nor did he perform a CT scan. He relied on his doctor's intuition with so much confidence, even though one wrong move can end up making things worse. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But more importantly, he's incredible. Let's head back to our seats then. What gives? I've been a doctor for over 40 years, but I've never met anyone like you. Honestly, I feel completely defeated. If you don't mind, I'd like you to instruct me on how you were able to arrive at such a diagnosis. Next time, I'd like to save a person like that on my own. My concern with this manga, my concern with this manga is that like teenage boys won't care. I think people need to realize at the end of the day that Shonen Jump, the demographic is technically like young males. Um, I think it's directed to them in terms of the content, but I think they just create just content to see how much people are buying. This might be one of those nerdy things that people don't like as much with like doctors giving their diagnosis and medical examinations. But if Dr. Stone was able to cook and it was like way more nerdy, this just needs the right hook to appeal to the people. A former assassin becoming a doctor, I think is pretty good, all things considered. It's personal, but as long as you keep it a secret, though I may not be able to give you an answer you're looking for, I understand. I could see the weak points in a person's body. Guess that doesn't make much sense, though. Can you go into more detail? What do you mean by weak points? Light. Since I was born, I could see light emanating from people's bodies when I focus on them. The weak, brittle parts of them glow and can be largely split into two categories: the innate vital points on the human body and weak points that are acquired later, such as from wounds and diseases. You can see what's wrong with a person just by looking at them. That's pretty broken. Seems a bit supernatural that you can just immediately identify a weak point. Wounds and diseases have different light patterns, allowing me to distinguish them and come to a diagnosis. It took me 6 years to be able to guess just from looking at the light, another 6 years to reach the accuracy level I possess now. I don't believe it. Thank you for becoming a doctor. Didn't take much to convince you, huh? The human body still hides many unknowns, and you clearly helped that man. It's true that this is all hard to believe, but as a fellow doctor, I want to believe that a single glance is all it takes to understand a patient's symptoms. He feels good about that. Shout out. I'm Haiji Kino. I'm Ishiguro, Makoto Ishiguro. I'm the director of Mikage University Hospital in Tokyo. You're from the famous Mikage U, that huge university in Tokyo. Nothing special compared to you, Haiji. Wait, Makoto Ishiguro, are you the same Dr. Makoto Ishiguro, who's the leading expert on artificial cell research? Interesting. The leading expert. You flatter me. I'm sorry, I didn't know your face. What do you specialize in, Haji? Surgery. Surgery. And who taught you about the meridians of the body? You seem very familiar with them. My eyes let me see where the affected parts and causes are, and I just work backwards from there. So when it comes to acupuncture therapy, I'm self-taught. Self-taught. What you did back there was truly incredible. I'm honored. Now the only question is how that man got food poisoning aboard this flight. Oh yeah, we still haven't answered it yet. Okay, so the first 24 pages was all about not learning about it, I guess understanding how good of a doctor he is. That's the first 24 chapters. The next couple of chapters, because it's the first chapter, of course, or the next couple of pages is going to be about his assassin life, pretty clearly, which is that's how you're going to hook the individuals who love the fighting, which is interesting because Japan cooked the Americans for love fighting so much for that JJK episode. I'm gonna watch it today. So, oh, you're the doctors. Oh, we shot him. They hijacked plane. So a couple terrorists took over. Our boy saved someone's life. Now he has to deal with some people with the gun to being the terrorist. It's a fake gun, fictional. Don't be mad, YouTube. All right, we lots. The hijack plane was Big Air Flight 51 from Singapore to Tokyo. There are 81 people on board, including the passengers, crew, and hijackers. It's unclear how many hijackers there are, but they somehow managed to get firearms on board the plane. They want roughly 20 billion in yen. They ordered us to split up the payments using a special overseas bank, and if we refuse, they'll crash the plane in Tokyo. Damn. Girl, Dr. Ishiguro, can you hear me? It's Ig. You're awake. Damn! That man got shot in the gut. Oh, they're not playing around. Where are we? The cargo hold. What happened? After that, I waited for the area to clear out, and then I carried you down here. The food poisoning was probably something they did to cause chaos within the cabin. They didn't shoot you, Haji. My suit is bulletproof. Now I have even more questions for you. Can you put pressure on that towel for me? Dr. Ishiguro, may I tell you about your wounds? You have two gunshot wounds. Your organs are safe, but your veins are severely damaged, so the bleeding won't stop. I need to remove both bullets here. Please let me operate on you. If he's about to save some guy's life while he got shot twice on a cabin, okay, let's lock in. We're here. Luckily, this cargo holds contains all the tools I need, and I've performed many bullet extractions in the past. Dr. Ishiguro, even if he hurries, it'll take about 90 minutes to finish. If they notice our bodies are missing or that we're hiding down here during that time, he won't be able to focus on the surgery. And if they actually find us, no, Haiji. Just do whatever will ensure that you can escape on your own. Despite the situation, you should be able to figure out a way to escape if you rack your brain. You certainly don't have time to waste on an old bag of bones like me, at any rate. It's common sense. Focus on the lives you can save. It's how all doctors think, right? Don't compare me to them, huh? You're nothing more than my patient right now, Dr. Ishiguro. I wasn't asking whether or not I should abandon you. I was asking if you want to live or die. Would you have any regrets if you died here? That's a cold line. I wasn't asking your opinion on what I should do. I was asking whether or not you want to live or die right now. And if you want to live, I'm going to save you. That's a cold line. Shout out. Our protagonist got some moxie. I I'll be fine. So he's thinking about his life. We're just getting started here. Let's work hard at this together. Is my mom still back? Still sick? Sorry, you'll be able to play with her again soon. You just have to wait a little bit longer. I feel good today. Excellent. That's the spirit. Sorry, doctor. No, you're doing great. I'll do my best. I I have patients waiting for me. I can't die yet. That's why us doctors exist. Thank you. Hey, shout out. Good moment. It's been an hour. Where's the money? Due to the sum, it's taking a while to send it all out. You have to give us more time. Oh, fine, 30 minutes. What? That's not enough. Calm down. When I said 30 minutes, I was talking about their lives. Damn. I'll kill one crew member every 30 minutes, and once they're all gone, I'll start killing the passengers. Seems like it's in your best interest to pay up fast, no? I'm looking forward to speaking to you again in 30 minutes. Damn. How is our boy going to figure this out? Lower the altitude and turn off the pressurization, same with the door locks. You're going to escape? Once everything's finished. Look, this is some high quality booze. Guess they really do call it first class for a reason. I'm bored. Might as well have a drink. God, Buddha, I don't care who's listening. Just save us. Please. Someone. Save us. Oh, it's time. For the boy to show what he got. He got that look. You know what he reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of Vash the Stampede a little bit. He got that same type of aura. Aura. 90 minutes is the minimum time I estimate he'd take him to finish the operation in these conditions. But he finished it in only 58 minutes. Just who are you, Haichi? Where are you going? It's safe for free to stay down here, isn't it? I still have lives to save. What the? Where'd you come from? Oh, he's cooking with a. Did he just cut a bullet in half with a. Bro, dude just cut a bullet in half with a scalpel. Oh, we got a demon. We got a demon here. He cut a bullet in half with a scalpel. Okay. I'm here. I'm locked. Deflect the bullets in the season. Fire. And then he used his fingers and hit them in their pressure points to knock them out. I hate this feeling. Son, I'm disappointed in you. See you wasting all your time on something foolish like medicine has done to you. You're my son. I thought you understood without me having to explain it to you. But it seems I was wrong. If you see the brittle areas on people's bodies glowing, you should attack them. If you don't use discretion, you'll instantly kill a regular person. That's how the power works. I will not see you waste your talent on some selfish interpretation. I'm going to turn you into my finest assassin protege. So we got a assassin dad that was beating the crap out of his son, turning him into a cold-blooded killer. Okay, I'm intrigued. The first step is to make this happen is you have to try to kill me, Dad. I want to use this power to try and help people. I'm not going to kill anyone. Oh, what the heck? Did you see that? Oh, they all saw him being an assassin beast. How did he move so fast? Amazing. I didn't really see what's happening, but thanks. We owe you our lives. Do you have a minute, Miss Flight Attendant? Seriously, thank you so much. I think there are more of them around. Do you happen to know where they're hiding? I think they're in the first class area at the front of the cabin. Thank you very much. We're still in danger, everyone, so please be safe. What, you're going there alone? Wait, hold on. Hey, this is bad. I'm not getting any reply from my guys from guarding the hostages. Passengers are fighting back. What should we do? Change the plan? Calm down. Use your brain for a minute. It's probably just some idiot trying to play the hero. All we need to do is shoot the idiot. Now then, are you the only one left, Beardy? Oh, he just completely wiped the floor with them. It's one of the doctors I shot. How is he still alive? Why is he so strong? Despite how I may look, I'm angry that you shot Dr. Ishiguro. Sorry, I'll call off your plan immediately. It's good to press acupoints, but not Kyosho vital points. There are over 100 vital points of the body. And then he just starts naming, I don't know how to pronounce these. Relax, I won't kill you. I'm just going to teach you about the pain the people feel. Oh, yo, did he just do the Neji? This is literally the Neji. We got a Neji on board, bro. He just did the whole finger thing where he just hits all your pressure points. He did the Neji. We got a demon. And then he named all the pressure points he hit. I like this manga. I like this manga. I like it. Que paso? He just did the Neji. Let me screenshot this. I'll put this in the Discord. Hello, who are you? So the hijacker set up a plan to quickly get away. Hey, you. Can you keep flying at this altitude? Wait, hold on. What's going on here? What's the situation with terrorists? Dr. Ishiguro, what are you doing? I borrowed a parachute. I don't want them getting asking me detailed questions in Tokyo, so I'm going to disappear. Oh, so you really are someone who lives in a different world from us. So there one last thing I must ask you. Will I be able to see you again? Definitely. Mr. Ishiguro, where'd the doctor with the glasses go? Oh, he's long gone. Phew. I'm amazed you'd be able to yawn right now, doctor. Well, I didn't get a wink of sleep on the plane. You snuck your nose into some trouble again, didn't you? Cleaning up after you is always a pain. Sorry, but I'll have to leave the rest of you. I'm going to sleep. What? You're still in the air, aren't you, doctor? So one of his he falls asleep in weird places. You're already asleep. I can't believe this. Wake up, Haji. Okay. I like the manga. I like it. I'm a fan. Que paso? Under Doctor. I like what they got going on. I will be reading more of this manga. All right, let me do that. Screenshot a little bit. A good manga. All right, I'm gonna read Ichi the Witch in a moment. Okay, let me give my suggestion. Dun, 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 dun. New manga alerts. Moto Days. Former assassin. Getting a new life. and do plan pressure points. All right. Okay, let's dive into Ichi, the witch. Ichi the Witch, one of my favorite manga that's coming out of a recent memory. Let's keep it. All right, Ichi the Witch, chapter 67, the 1 second. We're here. So, last chapter, everybody's feeling good on everything that was happening. They took out some of the octopus monster things. So, what happened now? It seems like our time magic is not looking good. See, I knew it. You're amazing, awesome, incredible. It's like you've always been, Chrono. Pausing my little brothers, even though they're over 100 miles away, all while keeping us tied up, too. I've never seen you pull off anything like that, even though we've played together a lot. I knew the real you was the most powerful ever. You are correct. I've killed you 575 times. You should know full well how much more powerful than I am than you. No matter how desperately you try, you'll not harm my family. Learn that lesson already, Octobomb. My name's Kazashi now. You're my bestest bud, the strongest ever. You're killing me like you've always did, but you've changed from before. This time you're hurt. You're even bleeding. Why is that? Because you protected some dumb humans? You're super powerful, you're perfect, yet you still got hurt? You're the one who needs to learn a lesson, Chrono. Humans make you weak. Ugh. I'm surprised how intriguing of a villain this octopus thing is, bro. This dude just absolutely insane. And his design is kind of like adorable for like an evil octopus monster thing, you know? I could see a lot of people fanboying or fangirling over this guy right here. I could see it happening. Minerva, are you okay? Her water's breaking. Oh, the kid is about to be born. Water. Anyway, she's going into labor. Wait, hold on. The baby's being born? Like right now? You're kidding, just like that? Sorry. Oh, don't try to talk. What do we do? Be born like now, right? Right here? It won't be this minute. No, probably what if it's a human magic hybrid, then who knows? Maybe. Heal light. I used to study medical magic. I can at least alleviate some of her pain. Okay, all right. The wind and rain are my real concerns. I know some protection spells. What do I do? Drive, try to keep us in smooth as steady as possible. Got it. Hang in there. Can you do this? Pulse and temperatures are normal. Good. Other things we can do. Oh, our oh, what? Our whatchamacallit. She just sent something. Puny little monster, bro. This puny little thing right here. She sensed like what is going on. Has the number one, the smallest out of all of his monsters. And then, bro, it turns into a demon. Like, what? That is a crazy design. That is demonic. Okay. Okay. Ichi the Witch, stay cooking. They're always here. Per usual. They locked in. Ichi the Witch monsters are great. This is Pew. Pew's the littlest of the Kazashi brothers. Pew, kind, gentle Pew loves his brothers more than anything, but deep down he hides a special secret. When his brothers die, his grief drives him insane, and the monster inside him goes berserk. Uh oh. Only Pew has one life, but his creation took 10 of Kazashi's lives. Why is that? Because packed into his teeny body is the power of 10 brothers. Oh, this brother is extremely strong. Overconfidence, carelessness, panic. That 1 second has profound consequences. Oh, they're struggling. This is a crazy panel. What? This is a crazy panel. This is dark. Ichi the Witch is not afraid. Look at this panel. She's pregnant and she gets stabbed in her. Oh my god, that's a crazy panel. Ichi the witch. Oh my goodness. When I awoke from the darkness that day, you were there. What are you? In your eyes, I saw a world of loneliness. Oh, we're about to get a little backstory. She's about to die. Are both the baby's parents about to die? That's crazy. That's insane. That's an insane panel. That's an insane panel. That's such a short and sweet, but Ichi the Witch just putting on bangers. Oh, it's gonna be a sad ending, huh? It's gonna be a sad ending for these people over here. Um, Let me drop this real quick. Was insane this week. Dun, 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 dun. I can't go. Oh, we get. Wait, is that Janice from TikTok? No, it's the same person. No, it's the same Janice from TikTok. Um, I can't go brutal with Aruma, but I can with Ichi. She definitely went brutal. That one is crazy. What's good? What is good? I don't know how you found this channel. I actually respect it. Not gonna lie. This is our backup channel for the podcast. Yeah, that chapter was insane. I didn't think I honestly did. I had a feeling Chrono was going to die. I didn't think the woman was gonna die. I didn't think the mom was gonna die. I don't know how you survive a wound like that. It's actually kind of crazy. I don't know how they get out of this. I'm guessing what's gonna happen. My interpretation. Uh, Turn into Cthulhu. You know what? Low key, yeah. I could see the resemblance. Cthulhu is obviously like a squid type monster. Takes the power of all 10 brothers. Honestly, there's a lot of resemblance. I just saw a recent YouTube video of all the what are they called? Something in lore. What are those type of Cthulhu monsters called? Cthulhu creations come from some type of lore. What is it? Cthulhu. Who created Cthulhu? What is it? H.P. Lovecraft. So H.P. Lovecraft lore. I just watched something recently about it and how Cthulhu had a bunch of like kids that are also like octopus monsters and everything. I didn't realize the resemblance between our boy and Cthulhu. There's a lot of resemblance. Yeah, Lovecraft. There's a lot of resemblance between the two. I didn't catch that. See, you're on one, Janice. You know ball. You know what you're talking about. You're earthy. That's crazy. Yeah, this chapter was insane. I'm guessing. So my prediction is that mother dies because there's no way she survives unless the baby saves her mother, which is possible. Loves putting mythology in her work. She does it a lot with Aruma. I need to continue Aruma. I actually stopped watching it for a bit. Didn't have any really good reason, but I've watched a good chunk of Aruma. I think I watched up until like they met this one student who sucks at magic. Like very much later on, there's a whole festival going on, and then there's like this like problem happening and between all the demon lords. Yeah, it's I got to deepen it. I just haven't done checked out more of it, but I mean, she obviously loves mythology. The Ichi the Witch stuff with all the different magics and how they relate to different mythological creatures is pretty dope to see. I'm always a fan of when series incorporate mythology in their work, and she's obviously nailing it. But it's either going to be super sad where the mother and Chrono bite the dust, and then Ichi and the rest of the gang and the Witches Association has to take care of the baby magic hybrid, or it's going to be a situation where the baby saves the mother. So one or the other. I don't know how they get out of Ichi's like knocked out. So the only way they can get saved is maybe the prophecy magic finally locks in. But even then, I don't know what the prophecy magic can do in this situation. I'm thinking the baby has to be the one to save everybody. We're getting a sad backstory. Someone's dying. Oh, Ichi wake up. I don't like this. Ichi wake up. Yeah, Ichi kind of cook. Nightbot, chill out. Nightbot, chill out. Oh, Nightbot. Or actually, what it could be, instead of the baby waking up, it could be Chrono doing this latch ditch effort. Maybe Chrono, what he does is he reverses time to the point where she's about to get stabbed, saves her life, but by doing this, he basically uses the rest of his power and he dies. I can see that. Someone is dying. That's the only thing I know for certain. Chrono, the wife, someone's biting the dust. Another great chapter by Ichi the Witch. Shout out Ichi. New next chapter. Gonron Egg. Be surprised if Ichi's in his magic circle watching the whole thing and is trying desperately to wake himself up. Oh, that's actually a very good point. That's very not only that is happening, his magics are antagonizing him. Especially the king of magics. He's probably being a little asshole in his subconscious, going like, you can't do anything, you suck. This is gonna force Ichi that I need to level up because he failed. While all of this is happening, we also got our girl Descaros getting tormented by her zombie brother. So Descaros is in trouble. Chrono's in trouble. Ichi's asleep. Yeah, they're kind of cooked. They definitely need help. They definitely need help. Okay, shout out Ichi the Witch. It's not a good time for anyone. I'm there with you, Janice. I'm there with you. All right, check out this other manga, Gonron Egg. I'm one of the few people that actually like this manga that I know of. I think it's actually pretty interesting. I think it will be axed. I don't think Japanese people like this manga for some reason, but I like Gonron Egg. Beneath the Wasteland, So Barren. So we got first chapter, Gonron Egg. We're back at it again. Shout out the manga. Very gritty, very violent. Beneath a wasteland so barren that even the drop carts haven't settled in lies a vast underground community. Have you checked out Under Doctor? I did. Did you read it? I read it just before I started reading Ichi the Witch. I'm already a fan. I'm going to be reading Under Doctor every single week. I already like it. I like the doctor. I like that he can use his medical expertise. Good protagonist. He obviously is a dog when it comes to being an assassin. I like the medical jargon. I just hope it's something that appeals to the Japanese audience. I feel like it should. Like, they have a lot of doctors over there. They're talking about how he's going to be a doctor in Tokyo or whatever. It's going to be the modern Blackjack. Actually, never seen Blackjack. I've never read it. I don't have an opinion on that one. What I was saying is that they're trying to come off the hype of Sakamoto Days, because Sakamoto Days got extremely popular. The former assassin turned into a husband, but he became like fat and he became not as good as he was, and then he has to save everybody. But I don't know anything about Blackjack, so I don't know what that story in particular is about. The classic manga by Osamu Tezuka, Blackjack. I've probably seen this manga somewhere before. Let me look it up real quick. It's also interesting, the person who created this Under Doctor manga, this is his first manga, or her first manga. Oh, this is a classic. I've seen this before. I've seen this before. I'm sure we've all seen this type of art, this type of character before. Funny thing is, I did ask, is there any other manga out there where the main character is a doctor? And then you just answered my question, Blackjack, which seems like a very older style. Seems like they are more Victorian, have like a Frankenstein S type of setting. So interesting. Interesting. I got my answer. But it's been a while, it seems, because this is super old in comparison. It's been a while since they've done a doctor, main character is a doctor and a medical expert type of manga. So hopefully it appeals to the masses because I think this can be a very interesting manga. If Sakamoto Days can work, Under Doctor can work. We're here. We're locked. Gonroneg, Human Liberation Army Headquarters, aka the Fire Den. The sunlight drawing roots of gondola plants bathe the underground chamber in light. Soldiers train in this chamber and patrol it day and night, while the people they've liberated work hard as laborers. They land free of the draw cart's domination. This is. You know, I'm going to pause on Gonor Egg. If Gonor and Egg can survive the axe, I'll catch up onto it. But I have more manga I have to read today. And I don't have all day. I have to read the new One Punch Man and Boruto chapters. Eventually, I'll catch up to JJK Modulo as well. I mean, Monster is but that doesn't really focus on the medical stuff. Fair. Monster is one. The guy is technically a doctor, but it is focusing on going after Johan and trying to like catch him in the act. So even though he is a doctor, it's really about the mystery and solving the case and dealing with a psychopathic genius supervillain in Johann Liebert. But he is a doctor for sure. I wonder, I don't think the guy from Steins Gate is just a scientist. It's definitely far in between for sure. Definitely so. All right. Instead of going on egg, we're going to go One Punch Man, new chapter, One Punch Man, chapter 220. Weber Gather. Threat level Tiger, Alligator, Class 8 Hero, Great Philosopher, Shield of Wisdom. Bro, use the book to fight this alligator. Philosophical Shoulder Tackle. That was close. What is this hero, bro? What? This guy is just a freaking looks like Zeus. There's a whole ferocious group. Even Great Philosopher may have trouble. Okay, they're helping you with the monsters. One Punch Man art, always fantastic, per usual. Not a surprise there. Who are they? They're thrashing those gators. Oof, Great Philosopher. Your wounds are bad, I'll treat you. I've fallen behind mere plebes. They move like neophytes, but surpass me in power, speed, and stamina. They outshine even the what is that? Brawniest of Class A heroes. Yeah, this is our debut battle, and it was a cinch. But you were worried. Those numbers, what combat strength? See, switching affiliation was a good idea. Yeah, being Class C heroes was a dead end. Neo-Bitisin boys. So these people got like cybernetic upgrades. Okay. I bet we could also thrash Monster and My Mass. That creep sullied our production company, so he's next. Hey, you guys, are you a private security force? We're big ass alligator. Oh crap, that one's enormous. Please help us, Neo leader. Perfect, you're live. Okay. So she got cybernetics. So it's kind of like Genos, but she wants to be like a star, kind of like a My Mass. So the best of both worlds. Hi, fans. I'm Webby Gather. Is everyone watching? I've been reborn and I'm stronger than ever. Be a Neo idol who does hero work, and I'm going to be super active. So show some love for Neo heroes. A new group everyone's talking about. I forgot to announce my new single, but no biggie. Wave He Thunder. Ain't no way she did the cliche. Whatchamacallit? my hands could turn into a heart power things and just put a heart through the monster. Okay. All right. Love One Punch Man plays into the gags very well. Who our battle suits don't do that. I heard she got modified to become an enhanced human. At first she was just a pop idol, but she was jealous of Amadi's mass immense popularity. So she signed all sorts of contracts to become the subject of human experiments, obtained combat abilities, and became a neo leader. She wanted to be famous that bad, she became a fucking cyborg. Cybervification was just the start. She also received huge amounts of new drugs and underwent dangerous brain surgery to awaken superpowers. Jesus Christ. This is insane work. Like, look at what they had to do to this woman. Basically, your entire body just cybernetics. Is that a she? Fame is not that valuable. Fame is not that important. She's tripping. She's tripping. Look, active. Her temperature rises to about 70 degrees Celsius, so she always drinks vast quantities of water. She's got to be forcing herself to smile for the camera, shortening her lifespan for popularity. I don't get it. It's just crazy. I should thank Dr. Quendo. Watching a pipe idol concert. Her and Genos are similar, so I'm guessing there's going to be a very interesting connection between her and Genos moving forward. But this girl's crazy. Very short chapter, One Punch Man. Very inconsistent, but shout out. And then let's check out the Boruto chapter. Oh, we got to check Boruto, and then we got to check out the new Blue Box chapter. Okay. Boruto chapter 30. Creepy little monster things. Come on. Easy peasy. All right. Nice work, Chocho. They're still move aside. Oh, okay. Shikadai, I think his name is, traps him. She uses a tail beast bomb with her hair. Look at him, Owari, just using tail beast bombs with her hair like it's nothing. I'm gonna have to just accept that she just is able to do all these crazy things. I still don't like it. I still don't think it makes any sense, but we move. We have to move on from all the parts of Boruto that don't make sense. Just got to move on and just enjoy the ride. Throw him as high as up you can. Tail beast bomb. Now it does look cool. Her hair becoming a tail beast bomb, firing it. That's pretty cool. The scene itself looks pretty dope. That's close. I'm sorry. Sorry's not good enough. We're always going to be around to support you. And there's no taking back something like that. Still more of them, damn it. Just how many are there? It's no use, Lord Eighth. No matter how many we're taking down, more pop up. They just keep multiplying. Said I'm going to interview the Hokage. It's his turn. Some here now, but excuse me, Lord Kobu. We just received reports of enemy attacks within the village. What? By divine trees. Plus, Boruto has been spotted as well. We take pride in the high level of security here, but cannot totally guarantee your safety. There's a strong possibility that danger could befall you. It'd be wise to pause the inquiry and head to a secure area just in case. How serious is the threat exactly, and what do they seek? We're still investigating, but when it comes to divine trees, the threat level is incalculable. I see, very well. Proceed with the inquiry right here, right now. To evacuate would be premature. Lord Kobu, end of discussion. Send for the Hokage now. This guy is kind of a... I don't know how I feel about this guy. There's a threat going on right now. But this guy's still, okay, I don't give a fuck. Hey, Shikamaru, come. We got to deal with something. Like, this doesn't make any sense. The village is in trouble and you want to bother the Hokage? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Come on. It's called priorities. The heck are they? There's already 100 of them. I can't keep count. We got Delta hanging around. Delta, you see anything? Yep, tons of them. There's Sadara. I'm in Sector B North. Mamushi spotted. Going in. Hold up, Sarda. Other extermination squads too. Listen. Everyone, listen up. This is what happens when you're reading for so long. You start acting like you can't read. I was hoping to eradicate the Mamushi while they were few in number, but I guess was being overly optimistic. They're now multiplied into vast numbers and scattered over a wide area. Safe to say, the battle has progressed to the next phase. Then what? Don't panic. This is still within expectation. We're switching tactics. Luckily, there has been no reports of civilian injuries yet. All actual damage is limited to minor property damage. As per prior intel, their interest in those other than that their intended target seems low. And this likely will remain the case until I can't read. The tongue is a little dry, bro. Unless we provoke them. Hold on. Unless we provoke them. Continue. Thus, since we're unit here, Lord Eighth, message from Lord Kobu. Make your way to the interrogation room ASAP. Damn it, now of all times. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Can't we do this later? Lord Hokage, rather, Nara Shikamaru, Lord Kobu. Need I remind you that I am here as the proxy of the Land of Fire's daimyo, and thus my orders represent the will of the daimyo itself. I respect that they're touching into the dynamic between the elite village and the daimyos more, because in Naruto, if we're being completely honest, these Lord of Fire daimyos were an afterthought. Like they didn't really matter. So the fact that they matter here, I think, is pretty interesting. Uh, Now, don't keep me waiting any longer. Show yourself at once. With all due respect, Lord Kobu, we're in the middle of an emergency. The village is under attack from the enemy. Do you still not understand? I'm saying that this takes priority. Or do you intend to defy the daimyo's orders? I would think that would be a far greater blow to the village. So we got to tear down this entire political structure. If the village being under attack is less of a priority than some dickheads orders that's not even in the Leaf Village, that's chilling in his little mansion somewhere. We got issues. We got issues. We got, do away with the daimyo system. It obviously is trash. Lord Eighth, is something the matter? It's the Chamberlain of the daimyo. He's trying to integrate Shikamaru. Lord Eighth have cleared sector southwest. I will rendezvous with Team 10 in the east. Hello? Yes, sorry, I'm listening. Rendezvous, then stand by for further instructions. Are you all right? Oh, they try to capture Boruto. Nice, we got him. Police here. We've captured the traitor, Boruto in Sector D Southwest. Are these divine trees? Disarming him. Huh? What the? I feel weak. Yo, Boruto. Okay, Boruto is cool. Even though pre-time skip Boruto is still kind of to me. Post-time skip Boruto is a completely different beast. That man got tied up. That man grabbed his sword, took his chakra, then got him free easily. That's some skills. Some free advice. If you see a divine tree, run away. It'd be a waste to lose you. Now he's talking like he's just like him. Like, Boruto wasn't on this type of timing. You've got some skills. Imagine talking like that when you're like a teenager. You're a teenager, like, you got some skills. You're pretty good. Say that to a grown man. Okay, Boruto, I see you. The drastic shift in character is hilarious when it comes to Boruto. Damn it, that bastard. Sarada, what's the situation? They're roaming about looking for Ida. And then this quick scene where the guy's looking at Boruto and was like, wait, is he's not that bad. Boruto's slowly winning them over. They're roaming about looking for Ida, but as you said, no sign of engaging in random acts of destruction. Good. Keep up your surveillance. Report in right away if there's any changes. Inojin, I'm heading to the interrogation room. I need to deal with Lord Kobu. What? This means I won't be able to verify the mind transmission formation for the map for the next while. But then what about the op? Yeah, I know. You can continuously relay other locations to me verbally or take over the command yourself. That's ridiculous. As we speak, a number of Mamishi are drawing near the Okage's office too. Maybe Lord Kobu could reconsider once he understands the situation. Though I don't see him backing off that easily. Shikamaru. Hide this toad familiar somewhere on your person. You have some plan? Well, something like that. Inujin, release the mind transmission jutsu for now. Transmission formation jutsu for now. Or release the mind transmission formation for now. But then no one will be able to communicate with each other. It can't be helped. We need to get past this first, but using a different jutsu. A different jutsu. You kept me waiting, Shikamaru. As I told you already, we're in a state of emergency. Can we do this quickly? I'd like to get back to work. It's all up to you. And depending on what transpires, next work will be the least of your concerns, Lord Okage. To be honest, I've had my suspicions from the get-go that you are harboring and aiding Boruto. It's ludicrous. On what basis? Quite the pretense. My intuition tends to be spot on, and evidence should come to light soon enough. How about this, Shikamaru? Acknowledge your crimes, and I can go lighter on the punishment against you. So shall we get this over with, like you wish? Hmm. Do it. Mind transfer jutsu. So you use the mind transfer jutsu through the frog's eyes to use it against Kobu? Lord Kobu, what's the matter? Oh, are you right? What, Dad? So he put Ino-chin in Lord Kobu's body. Yo, that's actually so funny. That's such a funny way to deal with the situation. Oh crap! I mean, darn, my darned hair. Oh, so dry. The mind transfer jutsu. Inujin's gone, taking over Kobu's mind. Get outside. This interrogation exhausted me. Let's take a break. I need some fresh air. Huh? I don't need an escort. Too stifling. Defeats the purpose on the break. But Lord Kobu, you wait here. That's an order. I'll be right back. It's crazy. So what's next? Get up on the roof. I don't know what you're planning, but isn't this risky? There are Momishi approaching. What if something happens to this guy, huh? You're kidding. We're killing Okay. Okay. Okay, Caution Koji. Okay, Caution Koji. This man's like, Kobu's pissing me off. We're getting rid of him. Boruto's getting dark. Even though it has some lore inconsistencies, the way that they're doing their plot, it's a breath of fresh air. I respect it. I respect this way of doing things. This isn't this. We got too much. Like Naruto was Mr. Goody Goody, which I respect. Naruto's one of my goats. To be very clear. Boruto's like, we can't be handling it. We don't have Naruto. We don't have the chosen one. So we got to do things a little differently. Okay. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We're killing Kobu. What the? Sorry, but I'm leaving. I have work to do. Wait, Shikamaru, explain it to me. What are you making Ijin do? You. Still in shock. Once I saw his eyes, I knew that it's Inojin's mind transfer jutsu. Tell me, Shikamaru, what the heck's going on? Could jump off, make it look like he was attacked by Mamushi and panicked, or any other method. Hold on, you're kidding, right? Look, I'm not going to debate ethics with you here. Think rationally. Kobu's our enemy and a headache. There's no group transmission right now. Only you and I are in this conversation. There will be no evidence. It's crazy. Have you lost your mind? Hey, you there. Do you know a woman named Ida? What the heck, man? Do you want to die? There, how's that? So he's gonna get Mamushi to kill Kobu. Nah, Kajin Koji got it. Kajin Koji got it. Kajin Koji got it. Let me put this in the Discord. Shout out. All right, let's read the new Blue Lock chapter and then watch some anime and then wrap up. Let's see how Asagi, Mr. Number Two himself, is dealing with what's going on right now. Okay. Blue Lock, chapter 332, Suitable Destiny, the theory. Suitable Destiny theory. So, last chapter, someone said Isagi Yoichi is a number two. We know who the number one is. Say, do you believe in destiny? I'll enlighten you. There's nothing fantastical or spiritual about the logic of destiny. Look at what Francis Hugo has blasted right into the front line. It's a counterpass. Damn, it's going right to Loki. This is a spot. Right, Wonderkin-san was stolen from Asagi. This was the most dangerous spot. Well. Nice, Nico. Not bad. Just need to clear it. When an opening is a way to keep Asagi from shooting, Blue Lock can change attack patterns. When our calculated team design has been seen through, we'll sting them with unpredictable solo skills. Pierce their defense Hornet Son on it. I hate when they don't just use normal names, bro. Pierce their defense Hornet Son. Like, who calls him Hornet? There you are. Number 8. Try me, little Cypher. Time to shine. Okay, Bacteria, dribbling and past him like a demon. He matched the dribble tempo and altered his pace to follow. This is clearly a guy who studied my style, so he could cover me specifically. Too predictable, little Cypher. Everybody has nicknames. Like, everybody has nicknames. I just noticed that in Blue Lock. Everybody has nicknames. Shut up already, Windbag. In that case, you're out, Chinkerian. On it. All right, I'll use my speed to break through. You sure? Ain't gonna happen. No way. No freaking way. How's he so fast? Mind if I join you? Why is our boy got like no pupils? What? Why is our boy got no pupils? You know what he looks like? He looks like whatchamacallit from Full Metal Alchemist. Gluttony? With the no pupil stuff? Layden. He's fast enough to cover Chigiri during a solo sprint. Same had to me and Bachro. All the tricks up our sleeve have been logically predicted and dealt with by friends. In every aspect, they've got the upper hand. But each being has a suitable way of life. Horses can run fast, birds can fly. Creatures just need to live in accordance with nature. Only humans are unnatural. If you saw a lion trying to fly, anyone would think it was foolish. It's better just to live naturally. If everyone were to live in accordance with their suitability, the whole world would be happier, more efficient. Hugo is an ultra logical individual, huh? This means to follow your destiny at the cellular level. This is my philosophy. You say I don't have the talent to be a striker, and my specs make me more suited to be a midfielder. All of that painfully is obvious to me. And why do you persist in living so unsuitably? Because Blue Lock taught me you rewrite destiny with your ego. Hey man, Asagi acknowledging the truth. The truth. Now I know it's gonna be like the good shonen story. Oh, I surpassed destiny and all that stuff. But you know what? Fuck destiny. I want fuck the shonen style. I'm on agendas. Agendas is very clear to me. Nagi all the way, my boy. Asagi, learn your place. Learn your place, little one. Learn your place. Know your limitations. And then he passed it to Rin. You know what I'm saying? I think someone said it in the Discord. Like, it's funny once he said that about him not being obvious that he's not suitable to be the best striker, he passes it to Rin. I'm going to obliterate them and their destiny. Destiny isn't something so easily changed. Like, I care, dumbass. Rin versus Loki. Blue Lock can end in so many different ways. I'm just curious to see who ends up breaking the mold, who ends up becoming the best striker. Yeah, it's simplistic to go the Asagi main character becomes the best striker. But, you know, There's other sports manga that don't do that, right? Like for example, Eye Shield 21. The the team in Eye Shield 21 never becomes the best football team. They are not as good as the American football players. In the Kuroko no Basket, Kuroko is never the best player on the team. He's always just fits in his role, right? Even Kagami, no matter how good he becomes, I think it's pretty comfortable. He's still not the best player. It's just they work so well as a team. I think you can either say Almine is probably the best player of the Generation of Miracles or Kisei, but I think I probably could think of other manga. I haven't finished Haikyuu, so I don't know how that wraps up. But most of the time, I think it's okay for the main character not to become the best because the world is not that simple. Sports is not that simple. Um, but I think it's okay for Nagi to become the best. All agendas, all day, every day. We here. We here. All agendas. Let me post in Discord because it's funny. Shout out the number 2. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna watch some anime. What do I watch first? I want to watch Fate first. Fate has been so good. Oh, why do I got that song stuck in my head? Oh, actually, I probably should watch that Jujutsu Kaisen episode first. I didn't want to, but I probably should. Because there's an ongoing conversation that's going on regarding Jujutsu Kaisen that apparently Americans really loved the recent episode of the Maki fight. And then apparently the Japanese did not like it as much. I think Americans rated it a 9.8, Japanese rated it like a 7.7. And then the Japanese were saying that the West just cares about like flashy colors and great animation and big explosions. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like the Michael Bay formula, where Michael Bay is all about the explosions and stuff. And I mean, I agree that a lot of people in the West just like fucking animation and fights, like a lot of them do. So I think their criticism in general makes sense to me. Um, that's why like something like solo leveling so popular. But to be fair, like Japan likes solo leveling a lot too. And a 7.7, even though it's like not a 9, is still a pretty high rating. So Japan likes it too. It's just probably Americans are overvalue, or people on the West maybe overvalue it. I'm unsure. But one thing I will say for certain is that I wasn't going to watch this initially. Nothing against. I think the Maki fight was good in the manga. I have no criticisms of the Maki fight. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was pretty dope. I like Maki. I like her getting her get back. But ultimately, like I didn't care enough about this like fight or this destruction of her clan. I didn't care enough about it to watch the episode again. Um, I think one of the things that regarding the Maki stuff or this Maki clan stuff is I never thought that the whole Zenin clan stuff was like that well fleshed out. Like we got Maki, we got Mai, and then we got like Megami and Toji. And we know that they have issues with the clan, but we never really get in-depth knowledge or in-depth understanding of the clan, the personnel, their dynamics. Like we don't really understand them. And you compare that to something like the Uchiha clan, we don't really get that. And maybe you don't need it because like compared to Hunter x Hunter, Kurapika never really talks about his clan, but he's just trying to receive the eyeballs of his people. So that's kind of like normal, nothing crazy. But this is like a whole thing about getting revenge on the clan. They did all these things wrong. And I understand that they're bad people, but I don't think it's really the flushed out enough. I think it's pretty surface level of our understanding of the Zenin clan, their dynamics, their roles, the people in the clan, and that's just like that's why I don't really care too much about it. I just like they're bad people, so Maki wants revenge. That's the only thing I kind of got out of it. So it's like cool, really good in the manga when I read it. I don't care enough to watch it. But apparently the production for the anime episode was extremely good for some people and overrated to others. So I'm gonna watch it, come to my own opinion, and let's see what the vibes are. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Can't show the episode on screen for obvious reasons because copyright. Let me see. Hopefully, where's my earbuds? Here they are. 28 minutes. That's a beefy episode. Usually these are like 22 minutes. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to mute this because the music is really the opening looks crazy. Okay. All right. Let's get into it.
誰かと思ったわ。ひどい面やな。それも治らんやろ。どうすんのマキちゃん。
女を顔で判別できたんだな。ケツしか見てねえと思ったぜ。
どうすんのって聞いてんねんけど。答えろやカス。呪術も使えん。呪霊も見えん。鳥へのお顔もグズグズ。もう誰も君のこと眼中にないで。寂しいな。昔みたいにまたいじめたろか。どうすんのおっこつくんとめぐみくんの金魚の糞なんとか言えやカス。
マーキー、戻りなさい。忘れたの。聞こえのた
I also wish that if they're going to make Nayuya such a big villain, I wish they introduced them earlier to really kind of show into like how much of a piece of shit this guy is for Maki to get a revenge.
ち入りは私たちには許されていないの。当主様がいいって言ってんだよ。
全員家当主俺が
ああ、直人の遺言だ。
お断りします。めんどくさい。
いや、悪いが受けてくれ。直人は、めぐみには全員家の財産をすべて有するって言ったんだ。金に従う。当主になれば、御三家や総監部の情報も入ってくる。これからの私たちの立ち回りが大きく変わる。
じゃあマキさんがやってくださいよ。譲るんで。
今の私じゃ誰も納得しねえし、ついてこねえよ。
And I wish they really dove into like from my memory, it's been a while since I read all of JJK. One of the other thing is I wish Maki and Megami had more of like a conversation on the Zenin clan, their thoughts on the Zenin clan. Um, I just there's just so many things that I wish JJK did more to really expand on the lore that they're giving me.
送電の術式を継いでること、領域を得得してること、 さらに悟に目をかけられてたドラが乗った恵みでギリだ。
納得とか。全員家の人がどう思おうと関係なくないですか？さっき言ってた恩恵は当主になりさえすれば受けられるでしょ
まだ私じゃダメなんだよ。私じゃ前の居場所を作ってやれない。
う。わかりました。
戻りなさい。どうしてあなたはいつもそうなの。一度くらい産んでよかったと思わせて。
I will say they did do a good job to outline how much of a piece of shit their mother is. You know what? I probably should just react to this off stream because in order for me to make clips from it, I need the video on the screen. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Appreciate every tune in for this stream. Of course. And wrap it up. I probably just do manga read-throughs on stream and then the anime reactions I'll do on my own.